What's up, fellas? Card Shark 27 here again to review round 2 videos, the table work round. Again, I just want to quickly say, if you're not mentioned here, don't let it hurt your feelings. Don't take it personally. These are just my opinions. Everybody has different views on how good other people are, so just don't take it personally. All right. So, I mean, everybody in this round did really, really well. I have a huge list of highlights, so let's go ahead and get started. First up is Baby Cats. I really liked her move where she did the ribbon spread on the table and then transferred it to her arm and then it did an arm spread. It was like one fluid motion. It was really cool. I also had that idea and worked it out, so it's cool to see someone else coming up with the same moves. Alright, next up we have Malvik. Now this guy seems to have a really creative way about him. First round he used giant cards. No one else thought to do that. I just thought it was a really cool idea. This round he did something totally different and totally unexpected. He used a rotating table with a hole in the middle of it. I can't even imagine the possibilities that are around using something like that. I mean, he did a really cool routine with the ribbon spreads, flipping the table over, shooting stuff up through the hole, and I mean, it was crazy. You need to check it out. Alright, next up, I'm not sure how to say this. It's either XC Majin or XCM Ejin, I don't know. But just post up in the forums or something. Let me know how to pronounce your name. I really liked your music. That was really cool. And the Cobra you did on the table, that was really neat. That was a really cool idea. All your routine flowed very well. Your displays were especially awesome. How you were breaking apart the displays into something different. It looked really cool. And it was a good use of the card clip on the opener and the closer. It was really good. Alright, next up we have Loom. You guys need to see this opener that he did. It was really, really neat. I had to watch it a few times to see what he did. His deck twirls and the flow of his routine was fantastic. And the closer was also fantastic. You need to watch it. I had to watch it a few times to see what actually happened. Too bad at the end someone shot him, so I guess we won't see any more of Loom during this tournament. Next up we have Hardcore XCMer. I really liked the collection of jokers you had out on the table. It was kind of distracting to begin with. I had to try and peel myself away from looking at the jokers and actually watch your routine. But after the second time I watched it, I realized you put a good routine together. I mean, you're not the only one, but I just want to go ahead and say that everybody, I'm pretty sure everybody's supposed to show their face in the video. You and Trashman and I think a few other people didn't show their face, so just giving you a heads up. Don't want you to get any like disqualified or something for not showing your face. So just a little friendly reminder. Next up is Jay Rustin. This guy has always had a awesome routine quality about him. He understands how to put a good routine together and make it flow well. He has a really cool octagon display in there. Well, not really an octagon display. He doesn't really complete it on the table, but it looks like it, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. So good job on him. Next up we have the Kaminari. Once again, this guy is proving himself to be a worthy opponent in this tournament. I don't know. You guys better step it up. This guy's bringing some cool stuff. He's got some pretty cool one-card handling and some good twirls in this table video. And also, I noticed he has his hands remind me of Fat Fingers. I know Dino said something about it. And his fingers are really, really long. I'm really jealous of him. I don't have really long fingers. My fingers are kind of stubby and short, so I'm really jealous of that. But anyway, good job. All right, next up we have Ashtar 5. This guy brought a different routine to this round. It wasn't really an XCM routine. It was more of a gambling routine, but it was really fitting for the round, I think, because his table work. And I really liked it a lot. I liked how at the very end he revealed he had bullets, or people that don't play poker out there, 2 aces in his hand. It was really cool, and it's probably something that the audience could relate to. They could relate to a routine like that. Next up, we have Hands of Sorrow. He also had a really good opener. He had, at the beginning, when I saw his opener, a card separated from the deck, and I thought maybe that might have been a mistake, but he showed it as the Joker that you needed to show in the video, so I wasn't too sure. Either it was a really good cover-up, or he meant to do it. I don't know. It's just something really cool to see. He also had a really cool use of a card clip. You need to check that out. Next up, we have Vincent Dark. I've always liked looking at his tattoos. I mean, I don't know how much money he's got on his body, but it can't be cheap. He had this really, really cool display you need to check out. You definitely need to see this one. He built this display, and he spun a card by blowing on it. I can't really explain it very well. You just need to see it. It's a really cool idea. Next up, we have V for Victory. The reason this video stood out to me is at the beginning he had the Batman quote. I think it said, "This is what happens when an unstoppable force meets an unmovable object," or something like that. That's a really cool quote that really stood out to me in Batman: The Dark Knight, which if you haven't seen, you need to go see it right now. Fantastic movie. I really liked V for Victory's use of the Joker in the routine. Even though some of his moves weren't really technically table moves, he had some really cool ideas with the perching. At the very end, he had a really cool table giant fan display. You need to check that out. It was really cool. Next up is Crazy Fists. He also had some nice ideas. I liked how he split the standing table spread into 2 ribbon spreads. I haven't seen that done before, and I hadn't thought of to do it, which was really cool to see. He also had a cool display in there. Alright, moving right along. NorCal had a really cool routine, nice flow, and at the end he didn't show a card of the Joker. He actually showed the Joker from Batman: The Dark Knight, which I also was wondering if anybody was going to think of that besides me, but that was a really cool idea, so good job. Alright, last one, Digital Artist. I watched your routine probably about 5 times, and it blew my freaking mind. Like, I don't know, the routine was good enough, but at the very end when you show the cards in order, I think my brain just explodes. It's crazy. So I know people are out there praying that they don't get paired up with this guy, because he's definitely one of the top picks to go all the way. Alright, so let's go ahead and wrap this round up. My top 3 picks are Digital Artist, XC Majin, don't know how to pronounce that, and Loom. So there you go. There's round 2 review. So looking forward to round 3, and this is definitely the best tournament there's ever been. I feel sorry for the judges. So good luck, everybody. Peace.